MPSL, and Kingston Stockdale FC.
Stockade, come on.
Oh, Stockade. I don't know what I just said. MPSL. You know what that league?
The National
Professional Soccer League?
Premier Soccer League.
Premier Soccer.
Yeah, it's an amateur league.
That's a lot. Man, MPSL, that's a lot. Filed a claim with the Court of Arbitration of Sports to require the U.S. Soccer Federation to adopt a promotion and relegation system across all divisions of U.S. soccer. Now, reading from a Miami Herald piece, when it comes to soccer success, America lags behind the rest of the world. One reason is because our system is not an open system and is actually blocked from becoming an open system, said Kingston Stockade FC owner Dennis Crowley.
He's also owner of Foursquare.
Yes. By embracing ProRail and using the Tide and True system, we would have a greater ability to unlock additional soccer markets, reward investment in those markets, and create new talent pools within the United States.
My thing is this. I mean, I've noticed it. You've noticed it. The more you get into MLS, the more you get into this, you realize it's a lot harder than just like, oh, it's that promotion relegation into the system. You know,
that statement isn't false, though.
What?
I think promotion relegation would create, now I'm quoting, a greater ability to unlock additional soccer markets, yes. Reward investment in those markets, maybe. And create a new talent pools within the United States. That's 100% true.
But the question is it feasible?
Okay, we'll get to that. Miami FC CEO Sean Flynn said closed system for soccer use here in the United States is a violation of FIFA rules. Well, what does the FIFA rules about this say? Now, from an ESPN FC article, FIFA does not specifically require promotion and relegation, but in announcing their claims, cities cite FIFA rule that says a club's entitlement to partake in a domestic league championship shall depend on principally on sporting merit. A club shall qualify for a domestic league championship by remaining in a certain division or being promoted or relegated in another at the end of the season. However, those rules also allow for the infrastructural, administrative, legal, and financial considerations to contribute to league participation. The same section of rules was cited in 2016 by some Indian clubs who were concerned with their existing top-flight status with the National Federation introduced the Indian Super League as a new top flight
right now
with a closed system. But I think it's important because they cite the FIFA rule.
Right,
the FIFA
exactly.
rule is kind of unclear. It's clear as mud, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're suing the Federation. Kingston Stockade, I don't even remember what I said. Miami FC are in the lower divisions. They obviously want to get an MLS bid. They think they're worthy of it. The problem is they're not going to get it. Miami FC already tried with the $4 billion TV rights deal from MP Silva. They didn't get that, so what else? Okay, now we're going to sue it? There's only one solution to get promotion relegation, is that that's only if the NASL and USL create their own promotion relegation, and it starts with tier 3 and 2, maybe even a tier 4, and you start that. If you were to start that, MLS would almost have to start thinking about promotion relegation.
It's a lot like, and as much as I hate the guy, you like the guy. Alexi Laws said it. He said,
you hate him, by the way?
I don't like him, but he's a funny guy. But I personally don't like him. But
I think he's hilarious.
What he said was,
we got to get him on the show.
What he said was, let the people decide. Let people's money talk. Make this other league that has promotion relegation, and if that succeeds, well, then the people obviously want a promotion relegation system. So that'll probably mean that maybe the MLS will implement it then. But I mean, right now, like I said, I've said to so many people, the MLS is a relatively young league. They need to develop that soccer market first. And we've talked about this, Steven, plenty of times off the podcast. We don't think it's possible.
Okay, wait. Are you for promotion relegation in general in soccer? Do you like the idea?
I like the idea.
On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being I am in love with it, I'd marry it tomorrow.
7.
You're at 7. I'm a complete 10. I think it's the most fascinating thing about soccer.
We're not against promotion relegation.
No. I'm just saying in soccer in general, I think that's what makes this sport so
The Great Escapes.
It's the escapes. It's the season end misery. It's the feeling of being promoted. The stories of clubs in Brazil. What's the club that had the plane crash?
Chapecoense.
Yes, where they literally climbed the tier to win the Brazilian league. I mean, 5 years ago they were at the bottom.
Right,
tier,
exactly.
You know, Jamie Vardy, because he was playing in 9 different leagues. I think promotion relegation is the best thing about soccer. I think it's so interesting and fascinating. And if you look on YouTube to these clubs who are in 3rd tier soccer, 4th tier soccer, and how they go back and forth, it's unfortunately here in America, which we'll get to, it's just not the same. I'm for promotion relegation. Now, are you for promotion and relegation in America if it's possible?
If it's possible, I am. But like I said, right now, it's not feasible right now. I mean, in this current time and age with how young American soccer is and the popularity of soccer, including the infrastructure and how big the United States is as well, I think there's so many issues that people don't think about, and they'll have an answer like, oh, blah, 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 oh, this will happen. But I think there's other issues that people just don't talk about, if that makes any sense.
No, I do. I'm for promotion relegation here in the States. I've come out and said that. Now, where a lot of people don't understand it is it's just not plausible.
Right now, at least, it's not
I don't
even
think
close.
It ever will be.
It's not even close.
We
tried doing diagrams a couple days ago, and we just got lost, both of us. Like we couldn't figure out what would be the best system. And then you look at how big the United States is. Look at the infrastructure. We have a team in the top division of Major League Soccer in America playing in a baseball stadium. They're not saying enough of our infrastructure.
But
is
just
in America.
remember, how much is it going to cost LAFC to join the league? What about the 4 expansion clubs?
So Cincinnati potentially, or
$150 million, which is still less than what Neymar costs. I just had to throw that out there. Just remember, 222 million euros for one player.
We get it,
and you can get an MLS club for that,
and get a nice team.
And you could get I guarantee with 80. What is it? 70. What's the math?
On what? Oh, leftover.
222
it's
minus
like 70 million.
Okay, 70 million because of it's $1 million. I don't know what it'd probably be more than that.
Yeah.
But with that, you can probably win MLS Cup within that first year.
Potentially, yeah.
If you really wanted to pay.
Yeah, and do investors want to lose that money?
No, and that's the thing. Promotion relegation. Now, I couldn't find many people who are for promotion relegation. I think
many people that aren't like Twitter users.
Yes, and I had to Google it, and I came up with this article written, "Why it is finally time for promotion relegation in Major League Soccer," written on August 2nd, 2017 by Kevin Wood for the Urban Pitch.
I want to get Kevin on the show to talk about this article.
However, the long-term benefits of promotion relegation will have the overall quality of MLS will outweigh the financial damage done by team owners in the short run. For people worried about clubs struggling financially after relegation, one could imagine some of that $4 billion gained from the TV deal could help that scenario. The TV, I guess this was written before or just a couple days after the TV deal came out. Makes sense.
People were so excited about that TV deal, but I wasn't really.
The MLS couldn't.
They couldn't do anything about it. What do you expect?
So what's the point of even arguing that? Now, in addition to promotion relegation, is a tried and true system in European leagues. Yes, it's worked. Basically, it's worked. Therefore, it's going to work here in America. That's what he's saying. Big name teams such as Newcastle, Napoli, and Juventus have been relegated in recent memory, and those clubs managed to bounce back and return to top-flight football. And then he talks about Leicester City's 5001 odd run, which has nothing to do with promotion relegation.
So what's your issue with promotion relegation in the United States?
It's just not possible. America's too big. What are you going to do with 28 clubs in Major League Soccer? There's no way you're going to implement promotion relegation in the next couple of years. You're still adding teams, so you're going to at least give these teams who just started a couple of years. So you're still waiting. You're still looking at 15 years from now. So if you buy $150 million expansion fee. You pay that. Then you pay $222 million for a nice stadium. Probably even more in a couple of years because that's the way they're going. They're just getting more and more expensive.
Nicer.
And nicer, which is important. I think and then they get relegated? Why would anybody invest in that?
And that's the thing people don't realize. MLS is still a young league.
Not even that. In 2015, try looking up this. The last time any financial, how leagues will come out saying how they're doing financially. The last time I've looked at that, which was a couple of months ago, MLS was still losing money, and you couldn't find anything from last year. It was up into 2015 where the commissioner said, yeah, we're still struggling financially. Some clubs are still in the red.
People don't understand. Excuse me.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fired up right now. People don't understand how the infrastructure in the United States it's not possible. Soccer, MLS, not soccer. MLS is not popular in America today. Let's be honest with us. Let's be honest with the people. It's not popular. So
let's be honest here on the show.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Major League Soccer, you're in a minority.
You are a minority in the world. Now, let's look at the infrastructure at the lower league clubs. They don't have the infrastructure to make a nice stadium. They don't have nice stadiums that are, well, some do, but some also rent out their stadiums and whatnot. And to throw that into a promotion relegation system, so all of a sudden you're going to have like a team playing in like a 5,000-seater stadium. That's not even a stadium, it's a baseball stadium. Like, how does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Now, and the money investors put in, that's a lot of money, let's be honest here. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, I'm losing my money now. Soccer's not that point in the United States to where we can make that happen. Plain and simple. Would it be cool? Yeah, it'd be so fun. It'd be exciting to see some teams rise to the ranks. But
now, we have to pause here because I feel like we're doing a little too extreme here. Where people are for it and now we're so against it. No. I am so open to the idea. Now, the thing is, this is a debate that you need to have in 15 years from now.
15, 20 years minimum.
Right now, the debate should be what expansion clubs you want to add and
how to market MLS better to people.
Yes, that. And what are you going to do with stadium issues with New England, Columbus, FC Dallas, Colorado. Who else are we missing? Everybody else has a pretty Montreal. I think Montreal Stadium could.
I like
be,
Montreal Stadium. It's got some renovations. It was nice.
What is Miami FC gonna do?
Cincinnati if they join.
Not Miami FC, but Beckham's Miami. I don't know what they're gonna be called, but Miami United. Beckham United, that'd be a good one. But what are you going to do with those 5 particular clubs with crappy stadiums when you do have these nice stadiums from FC Cincinnati?
NYCFC.
Oh, yes, them too. These nice stadiums where the league suddenly sells out Orlando City and you put them on the TV market. Well, one of the best clubs in in the league, FC Dallas, can't sell out their stadium for anything.
Like, the league has plenty of problems to worry about right now, and one of them is not promotion relegation. I don't think they should be even. I think the league has a right stance on it.
Quickly, do you think U.S. soccer is open to the idea?
Within the next, like I said, 15, 20, 30 years, I think so. I think they'll slowly open up to it. But the league needs to stabilize. The league is it's like clay. We're starting to form like a little masterpiece, but it's not hardened yet.
Well, I mean, I commented earlier, I mentioned this earlier, Bastian Schweinsteiger says 10 years you'll be at the level of Bundesliga. And I think to an extent he's not wrong.
But stability-wise, I don't think so.
Stability-wise, no. I think the level on the pitch is going to grow substantially.
Absolutely. I mean, you're already seeing it right now.
It's just going up and up and up, which is fantastic. Now, the thing is, like we said, MLS has other issues to worry about. Expansion, these clubs with no stadiums, clubs with crappy stadiums, attendance, marketing. Atlanta United does a great job marketing.
Yeah.
Orlando does a great job marketing.
A lot of these teams.
FC Dallas has no market.
And the thing is, we rag on FC Dallas so much because we live here.
Yes.
So we see it firsthand. So it's not like we're just ragging on them for fun.
Now, I'm not going to comment on what Minnesota United is doing, but they have a fantastic
stadium. And their new stadium that they're going to build is going to be just beautiful.
To me, it reminds me of Bayern Munich.
Oh, it's called the Allianz Field, right? Allianz Field. It's another Allianz
Center. Allianz Center. It's not Allianz. What's the one in Bayern Munich? Allianz Arena.
Yeah.
But it's weird how close it looks.
And it's beautiful. It's absolutely.
But
beautiful.
That's a selling point.
it's fantastic to see what the expansion clubs are doing, especially in like places like Minnesota and whatnot. I'm really excited to see what's going on.
Follow us on Twitter at UncSamSoccerPod. Thanks to Jeff for joining us. What a great discussion. We'll hope to have him down the road. Follow me on Twitter at Steven Jodorand.
Follow me at